Love is the universal driving force for hate. That hatred for something is derived from love of something else. So, for example, you hate the rain because you love the sunshine, or you hate um, these people because you love these people, and these people hurt these people. So, once you understand this, it's a quote I saw from Andrew Tate, or I don't know, I didn't hear him say it, but the person who posted it said Andrew Tate said it. So I don't know if it's 100% his quote, but I do like this understanding that there's a yin and yang to everything. So basically, you have to understand that again, love and hate, they're like this. They work together. Name some things you love. Okay, your family, okay? God, maybe you love going to the gym. Why do you love these things? Okay, you love, let's say, God. Why do you love God? Well, you hate evil. You hate a world without God. You hate immoral. You hate not immorality. You hate people doing degenerate things, and you like what God and people who believe God, what they stand for. Why do you love your family? You love your family, and I wouldn't say hate, but you distance other people from your family. So basically there's going to be a care and a devotion that goes to your family that's going to go to no one else on earth. So if you meet this random person in another country, they're not going to get that same love that your family member gets, obviously. Why do you love going to the gym? Maybe it makes you feel good, makes you feel self-confident, but you also hate having a low self-esteem. You hate being small, you hate being weak. Understand these things, okay? It helps out a lot in, I don't have any like specific scenarios, but I don't know how to explain this. It's important to understand when making decisions and decisive decisions, I guess. When Okay, let me try to set an example. I know I've explained this very poorly. All I've said at this point is the quote, but let me try to give you an example, okay? Me personally, I'm trying to make a YouTube channel. I'm trying to make a self-improvement YouTube channel. Why? Well, because I truly love and have a passion for helping other people. I've always been into improving myself ever since I was little. I would have a to-do list for as long as I can remember. I'd write it on a piece of paper. I'd put it in my pocket. I from the I can't go back long enough to remember when I didn't have a things to do list. So I've been on self-improvement, I guess you could say self-improvement for a while now. I've always cared about helping out other people. It pained me to see people who didn't know what they were getting into getting hurt. I've always now people who led their own devices, that's on them. I fully accept that. If you're a person and you make your own decision that leads you to a certain sadness or a certain regret, well then screw you, that's your fault. You should have listened to your conscience. But for people who go down paths, for example, people who go to college just because, oh, they have to, right? That's how you make it in life, right? You have to go to college right after you graduate high school. You're not even fully matured yet. You have no idea what you're doing. You spent the last 4 years barely studying, smoking weed, fucking bitches, and playing video games 4 hours a day. Yeah, and you're going to be able to make a decision. Okay, I'm going to become an architect. I'm going to become a lawyer, a doctor. So I need to go to school. I'm going to take out all this money. I'm going to get into so much debt. And then once I finish college, I'll get a degree where I can get a job. But I don't get a job for a while in that field, so I work at McDonald's, and I do that to just pay off my student loans and to rent my apartment and to feed myself. And again, I think a lot of people get into this without realizing it. So again, I make this channel to help young men out there, and I do care for women, but I can't help the women out there as much as I can help the men because I understand what it is to be a man, and I feel like when I help out the men, it helps out women. So if you're a girl out there watching this, then maybe you should start a channel and help out the women. I'll help out the men, you help out the women. But I do this to help out the young men, to help myself improve as a man, and I truly enjoy this. And why? I love this. I could truly say I love this. I love self-improvement as a whole. But I also hate when I'm not improving myself. I hate how I would feel when I would just wake up and think my day was meaningless. There were days where I didn't think my things to do list was important. I was just wasting my time. I felt kind of weird about it. And this is back before I got onto the self-improvement space, and there was points where I would just be like, okay, well, whatever, fuck it, what's the point, you know? I felt horrible. I hated that feeling. I hated that feeling when I would wake up, literally do nothing, just listening to music all day, doing nothing productive with my life, thinking there's no point in improving myself. I hate that. I hate seeing young men out there today that have no testosterone, that don't work out, that aren't in shape, that are scared to talk to average or even below average looking women. I hate seeing men weakened. I want to strengthen them. I want to strengthen myself. Okay? I love that. I hate seeing the counterpart to that. You get what I'm saying? I guess what I'm trying to get at is if you want to accomplish something, if you want to get something done, if you truly want something, look at the other side of it. Go polar opposite and think how you feel for that. So, for example, I truly love self improvement. That's why I'm on self improvement. That's why I'm gonna get guys on self improvement. I might not be a big channel right now with only 19 subscribers, but one day I will have millions. Trust me, you can mark it down. Like this video or anything. Just remember, and then one day, a year, 2 years from now, I don't care how long it takes, I'm gonna become one of the most influential self improvement YouTubers ever. Self improvement, just people in general. I truly love this, and I'm gonna get that. Let's say you think that you want the same thing. Or let's say, scratch that, just all these self improvement guys out there saying, oh, make money, get a lot of bitches. Okay, to a lot of guys that sounds appealing, right? Do you truly want that though? What's the polar opposite to this? Having no money, okay, struggling financially, and can't get any girls. Do you truly hate that? For a lot of you, I'm sure the answer is yes, right? So if you truly hate this, you truly hate that you can't attract any women, you truly hate that you're weak, you truly hate that you can't get off video games and porn and Netflix, then you have your answer. You know what you need to do in life, right? Sometimes it's hard to truly find what you love, but you can find what you love by finding what you hate.